Can I ask you a question?
No.
Who are you gonna vote for in 2025?
Oh, wait. Oh, damn.
We're not talking about that.
But I may vote a way I've never voted before.
Okay, and what way would that be?
I may vote Conservative this time.
Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.
Pierre, how do you say his last name? Poilievre?
Well, I don't think he's French, but the name's French. Pierre Poilievre.
That guy makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
He's so common sense and just calling out all the nonsense that's been done.
Do you think Poilievre would be a better leader for this country?
Absolutely, Poilievre, baby, come on! Wow.
Rent price out of control, food price, gas, everything. You can't like work a regular job and get by. And like buy a house, like I'm almost 30 and it's like out of sight.
We're in Calgary, Alberta today. This is the most conservative city in Canada. The Conservatives are the official opposition to the Liberals and the country's current leader and Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. And he's been under some controversy lately, going down in history as one of the worst Canadian Prime Ministers of all time. And statistically speaking, this city dislikes him the most. The last time the majority of Calgary's votes went Liberal was 1968. Ironically, it was Justin's father who was elected. But can the new Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre fill the shoes as Canada's new Prime Minister? How does the city feel about him, and will they vote him in? Before I headed to the University of Calgary to see what the younger generation has to say, I went downtown Calgary to ask, who are you voting for in 2025?
Not a clue.
I don't think I can vote. I'm not yet a citizen.
I don't know yet. I haven't done any research or anything.
Oh, please don't do this to me right now.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
Sorry, why? Who are you gonna vote for?
Yep.
Who are you gonna vote for in 2025?
I don't know, no idea.
I'm not voting. I'm an international student.
Okay, do you know anything about Canadian politics?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know anything about Justin Trudeau?
Yeah, I do.
What do you think about that guy?
No comments, man. I don't want to be deported or something.
You know anything about Justin Trudeau?
I know that he is the current Prime Minister.
You think he's doing a good job?
I have heard people say that he is, but I'm not really sure. There's always a conflict of interest.
Right.
Maybe there are better candidates who can perform better.
Do you like Justin Trudeau?
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Justin Trudeau is not best.
I haven't even thought about that because I haven't heard much about it.
You haven't been following the election?
No.
No. You know much about Justin Trudeau?
He's nothing special.
I don't think he's great. I don't know. I don't have anything super wise to say about him, but
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not super impressed.
You don't think he's a good leader for this country?
I'm India.
You're from India?
Yeah.
But do you think he's a good leader for Canada?
Canada is best country.
You don't think he's doing a good job of being the Prime Minister right now?
No,
Do you think Pierre Poilievre would be a better leader for this country?
I'm not sure.
It seemed there was a lot of tension in the air surrounding Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, but the majority of people couldn't even give me an answer as to why they should be hating him.
See you, Justin Trudeau. See you guys. Hey, I think you're a horrible Prime Minister. I'm not gonna lie.
Loser.
Wow, what a night! What a pleasure to see you, lady!
I mean, I think he's a pretty good guy.
Okay. What do you think about all of the recent stuff that's coming on the media about Trudeau? There's a lot of hatred towards him. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Honestly, I just feel like a lot of people just are getting sick of the same person and they just want someone different. That's why they're all hating on him. But
Right. So do you think he stands a chance in the election?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. How about
Yeah.
yourself?
I don't know much about it. I'm not too political myself.
You wouldn't vote either Conservative or Liberal?
I don't like either one of them.
Okay. What's wrong with Justin Trudeau?
He's an asshole.
And Pierre Poilievre as well?
Another asshole.
I'm asking Canadians who they're voting for in 2025.
That should be a simple answer in this city.
Okay. What would that be?
Conservatives.
Do you guys like Justin Trudeau?
No.
No? No. Okay. What do you think about the economy and the current state of the country right now?
Well, they're certainly spending more than they got.
Do you think that the Conservatives would be more fiscally responsible?
No.
No?
No.
Do you think Pierre Poilievre would be a better leader for this country?
Absolutely.
Do you think what Justin Trudeau has done the last 8 years we've seen positive benefits from?
Not much. I wouldn't say anything.
Do you think
He's ruined our reputation internationally. He's ruined the reputation of that party within Canada, and everything he's done has been a destruction of somebody.
Do you think he stands a chance in 2025?
No.
I am just going to lay the camera here and talk for a minute. I sent Mark off to do some interviews, keep the video going, but I gotta talk to you guys about something. I just think the world is so incredibly divided these days, and it feels like there's a lot of uncertainty for the future. If you see one of my videos a while back, you would have seen me have a conversation with this guy who said, "It feels like you can't win." And this really resonated with me because I feel that way sometimes. I dropped out of college, I'm trying to become a YouTuber, things don't always work out in my favor, and it's really stressful sometimes. I do know that I'm not the only person that feels that way, but I also know I'm gonna be okay because I have the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp.
What are your thoughts on Justin Trudeau?
Just do it. That's better.
It's better with, pardon? No? Nobody really wants to stop to talk to me. I don't know if it's the way I'm going about it or not, but like, not working.
BetterHelp is an online platform making professional therapy convenient and really easy to use. You no longer have to leave the house to go to therapy. You can just do it from the comfort of your own home.
Are you going to be voting in the upcoming 2025 federal election?
Yes, I am.
For what party?
Well, I'm probably going to vote for the Liberal Party of Canada.
So you're a fan of Trudeau?
Well, I would say yes, I am.
What's your thoughts on Pierre Poilievre?
The coolest part is, if you go to their website and fill out the questions that they ask you, they'll actually match you to a professional therapist who's best suited to help you in your situation.
I actually know Pierre Poilievre personally. I actually think he's a very able and skilled politician. I'm probably not going to vote for him. I'm a recovering politician, and I had a breakfast with him every day when I was at Bimmy Ridge with him.
So if you've ever thought about giving therapy a try, you can go to betterhelp.com/GavinBarry or choose Gavin Barry during sign up, and they'll give you a special discount off your first month of therapy. Thank you to BetterHelp, and I need to go find Mark. Luckily, I found him not too far away. And before we jumped in the Uber to go to the university, I wanted real answers as to why there's so much hate towards the current government. What do you think about Pierre Poilievre?
Well, probably he'll get in.
Do you think?
Yeah.
You don't think Trudeau stands a chance?
No, actually, I don't.
Stand a chance at all.
No.
Really? Okay, why is that?
There's a poll yesterday. It was 69% of people want him out.
Yeah.
So.
The last poll I seen was 67%, so I guess that's after
He's gonna win. The only way Liberals can win is they have to replace Trudeau.
Right. And do you think that is their best case scenario that for them to win?
Only chance.
Right.
It's a miracle. It's a Hail Mary.
So what's
what he can do?
So what's wrong with Justin Trudeau? Why would he not stay in power right now?
Just so many things. He's elite. He comes from privilege. He doesn't know the common folks living at all.
Are you saying he's irresponsible with the spending?
Irresponsible spending. He's not for the environment. Indigenous rights. He has a horrible track record. He's made all these promises, but he hasn't followed through with 95% of the rights to action. So there's just so many.
Have you voted Trudeau in the past as well?
Yeah, but this time, both times actually I did.
Okay.
I voted Trudeau, but this time actually I voted Poilievre.
Okay.
The crazy thing is, Poilievre in America, all his policies, he would be considered more liberal than Biden.
Exactly. It's totally different.
It's so different.
Yeah. Canadian politics. What do you think about Justin Trudeau?
He sucks.
Okay. Why does he suck?
I hate him.
So who are you gonna vote for in 2025?
Probably Pierre.
Okay.
Voting for in 2025?
Yeah, the federal election.
Certainly not the f***ing Liberals.
No? Not Justin Trudeau?
Hell no.
Why is that?
Because he's a monster and a criminal who shouldn't have been allowed in the last election.
Why do you think that? Why is he criminal?
Have you not paid attention to all the scandals?
Oh, obviously blue, baby, bleed blue.
Okay, so you are gonna vote Conservative Party?
Of course.
Okay. And why do you think Alberta leans so far right in the election polls?
Well, I mean, look at our taxes right now. 50% of everything goes right to government right now.
Right. Yeah. And do you think that Alberta is also gonna vote for Pierre Poilievre?
Yeah, probably Alberta. I don't know about the East. East seems to love Trudeau.
Okay.
All the money stays out there.
Right.
We sort of get shafted.
So that's leaning you to vote Pierre Poilievre?
I'm not saying who I'm voting for other than who I'm not voting for.
Okay, so it's not Justin Trudeau?
Certainly not.
Okay. And do you think that it's been long enough and the country needs to see new leadership?
Oh, big time.
And do you think that Poilievre would do a good job at filling those shoes?
Out of the three, yeah. I feel like that's sort of our only option.
So what do you think about carbon tax?
Cut it.
Do you think it's silly?
That's awful.
Do you think it's helping carbon emissions?
I don't think so at all, no.
So do you think that this is money that shouldn't be taken from us?
Of course not. Keep it in our pockets.
Right. What are your thoughts on the cost of living right now?
Too high.
Like food?
Food, gas, insurance.
What do you think about carbon tax?
I don't care for it. I just don't see how the money actually gets back to doing what they're saying it's about.
Right.
You're supposed to be like carbon tax to like decarbonize and like help the environment.
Right. Do you think it's helping carbon emissions?
No, because I don't see like it's just another tax grab. It's just like any like income tax or GST, any other tax. It just goes into like the big pool. There's not like carbon tax goes to like a specific sector and applied specifically to helping the environment or doing anything with it.
Right.
So just padding politicians' pockets.
What's like the number one change you'd like to see come to this country in the coming years?
Just like stabilize the economy and like bring back affordable cost of living. Like every big city, metropolitan area, people can't afford to live.
Right, rent prices is completely out of control.
Rent price out of control, food price, gas, everything. You can't like work a regular job and get by. And like buy a house, like I'm almost 30, and it's like out of sight.
It wasn't out of sight when you were almost 30, probably like 15 years ago.
No, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so it's a lot harder for Canadians to get ahead these days.
Big time.
Do you think the Conservatives are going to start walking backwards on what's happened to the country?
From what they say, I'd like to like believe that's sort of what they're going for, but you know, you live long enough through enough elections and everyone's sort of full of shit until, you know, put the pedal to the metal and actually see results.
You need to see how it all plays out.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. What was your name, by the way?
Jacob.
Jacob, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, likewise.
Have a good one.
Okay.
So we hit the University of Calgary, the same school that Polyev studied at in the early 2000s, and we were going to talk to some students to find out if different demographics have different political beliefs and values.
I'm not informed enough to know.
Okay, so you're not going to vote?
I know I will, I just need to educate myself more.
Can I ask who you're voting for in 2025?
Sorry, no.
Okay.
I honestly haven't looked yet.
Okay.
That's a great question. It's a good question.
What do you guys think about Justin Trudeau?
It's a good question.
Yes.
What is it for?
This is for YouTube. I'm independent.
Okay. We work here, so we're not supposed to share.
Okay, what if I blow your face?
No, it's okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, damn. Honestly, I don't even know because, like, I'm not really so familiar with the politics of Canada because I'm international.
Like I said, I need to educate myself more. I don't know that much.
You don't feel qualified to speak on it?
No, I feel like it hasn't been a priority for me at the moment, but like closer to election time, I probably inform myself more. Yeah.
How about you guys?
I'm not of voting age.
Okay, and how about you?
I'm American.
Yeah, so far the only person I know on power is just Trudeau, but
okay.
Hey, I don't even
You don't know his opposition?
Not really.
Polyev?
Oh no, not really. I don't even know about like the politics.
I haven't decided.
Okay, and why is that?
Just gonna wait and see what the different platforms are like.
Okay. And what are your thoughts on Justin Trudeau right now?
I think he's done a lot more than most people give him credit for.
That's quite a question.
That's a big question. Undecided, but I may vote a way I've never voted before.
Okay, and what way would that be?
Or for many years, anyway.
Okay.
I may vote Conservative this time.
Okay, and why is that?
Oh, I'm tired of the current party and the current leader.
Okay, Justin Trudeau.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the polls are doing their thing. It's hard to actually predict. We'll see where it goes. I think this is going to be one of the least predictable elections in a while. Yeah.
You think we've seen positive benefits under Trudeau's leadership?
It's definitely a mixed bag. I mean, I can't say he's been like completely terrible, but I don't think he's been very good.
What makes you tired of Justin Trudeau?
My perception that he's out of touch and that he's lost track of what's important to the average Canadian.
Okay.
And that his party is very similar.
Oh boy, I'm gonna say the man, Polyev.
Okay, and why would that be?
Oh boy, this is a little bit off the hook. Just better policy. I mean, he basically supports the dynamics for a more stable economy, and he's really calling out Trudeau and things. So.
I don't know. Maybe Pierre Polyev.
Okay. Why would that be?
Just time for a change.
Trudeau's been in office for too long?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I voted for him the first time, but I won't vote for him again.
What's the problem with Justin Trudeau right now?
I just feel like spending is a little too overboard, and we just can't really support it. And you got like the carbon tax, and whatnot. And it's just not stopping. There's no brakes on that. So, wish to see an end of that. Maybe, hopefully, in his campaign.
Well, obviously, housing prices are stupidly high.
Right.
It seems like no matter what's done, they just keep going up, which is quite annoying. Personally, I think it's probably best to swap governments, see if somebody else can do something better. You know, the Liberals have been in power for since 2015?
Yes.
So almost 10 years now?
Yes.
And housing keeps going up. You know, maybe it's time for somebody else to try it.
You know, there's a lot of things, just more fiscally responsible government.
definitely. You know, I think the current government, they just have no idea what they're doing fiscally.
Like with budgets and stuff?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think the Conservatives would do a better job in that sense?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm old enough to remember when Harper was in power, and he did a really good job.
Do you think that Pierre Poilievre would also be a good leader for this country?
Yeah, I think so. Everything that I see with him so far has been pretty good, common sense, and yeah, we need that in the country.
Why do you think that Alberta, Calgary in particular, leans so far right in the polls?
Calgary in particular? Oh, I do believe they probably decided to more Poilievre instead of Trudeau. I mean, you can kind of see that in the social atmosphere here for sure. They're like the Alberta, of course, in general is the oil province, so it's kind of a hand-in-hand thing where we'd want to defend that kind of aspect.
The city has always been considered to have conservative values, but this is also the same exact city Pierre Poilievre was born and raised in. It's very possible that this is causing some political bias. Nonetheless, we will see what happens in 2025. If you want to see what the most liberal city in Canada has to say, I actually have a video on that, but it's age restricted, so you can go on my channel and click here.